Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems of numismatics. Today, we have an absolutely mind-blowing story to tell, the legend of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. Could a simple dime be worth $80 million? Could you have one in your pocket change right now? Stay with us because by the end of this video, you might be checking your own coins. The Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, was not just a simple coin. It was a tribute to one of America's most influential presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 32nd President of the United States led the nation through the Great Depression and most of World War II. After his passing in 1945, the U.S. Mint decided to honor him with a coin featuring his profile. Why the dime, you ask? Because Roosevelt was deeply involved in the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio, a disease he battled himself. Now let's zoom in on one of the most fascinating versions of this dime, the 1967 Roosevelt dime. At first glance, this might look like any ordinary coin, but its rarity and worth are off the charts. Here's why. 1967 was a transitional year for U.S. coins, as the country was shifting away from silver due to economic constraints. Unlike earlier dimes, the 1967 version was not struck with silver but instead a copper-nickel-clad composition. Because no mint marks were used between 1965 and 1967, collectors find it challenging to track down high-quality versions of this coin. The real kicker? Some dimes from 1967 were accidentally struck using leftover silver planchets, making them exceedingly rare. And those are the ones that could fetch millions. So, how did this one dime end up being worth $80 million? Well, let's rewind the clock. In the world of coin collecting, errors and unique variations can make a coin extremely valuable. In 2023, a collector discovered a 1967 Roosevelt dime struck in 90% silver, a coin that theoretically shouldn't exist. Experts and numismatists went into a frenzy trying to authenticate it, and sure enough, it was confirmed to be a one-of-a-kind minting error. The bidding war was fierce, and at an exclusive auction, it sold for a jaw-dropping $80 million. That's right, a single 10-cent piece turned into one of the most valuable coins in American history. So now the big question, do you have one? Here's how you can check if your 1967 Roosevelt dime could be worth a fortune. Material test. The regular 1967 dimes are clad, nickel over copper. However, if your dime is solid silver, it's a major find. Weight check. A normal clad dime weighs 2.27 grams, while a silver version weighs 2.5 grams. The sound test. A silver coin will have a clear, high-pitched ringing sound when dropped, unlike clad dimes that sound dull. Minting errors. Look for anomalies like misprints, double dies, off-center strikes, or missing ridges on the edge. While the 1967 silver error dime is the holy grail, there are other rare Roosevelt dimes worth serious money. Keep an eye out for 1949's Roosevelt dime, worth thousands due to low mintage. 1968 NOS proof dime, rare and valuable, with auctions hitting 5 figures, so what are you waiting for? Grab that jar of spare change, check those drawers, and inspect your dimes. The next multimillion-dollar coin could be in your pocket right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. And if you've got an interesting coin story, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history buffs. What if I told you that a small, everyday coin, the humble Roosevelt dime, could be worth a mind-blowing $80 million today? Yes, you heard that right. This is no ordinary dime. It's a rare and extraordinary 1988 D. Roosevelt dime, a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. In this video, we will dive deep into the history, value, and jaw-dropping market worth of this legendary coin. So sit back, buckle up, and let's explore this numismatic treasure. To understand the significance of the 1988 D. Roosevelt dime, we must first go back to its origins. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, as a tribute to his incredible leadership and dedication to the nation. Designed by John R. Cynic, this coin became an iconic part of American currency, replacing the Mercury dime. It was minted using a combination of copper and nickel and featured Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, with an olive branch, torch, and oak branch symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength on the reverse. Fast forward to 1988, a year when the U.S. Mint was producing millions of Roosevelt dimes. The Denver Mint, designated by the D Mint mark, was responsible for striking this coin. While most dimes from that year are common, something unusual happened. A rare minting error occurred, creating a 1 in a billion anomaly that makes this particular dime worth an astronomical $80 million today. What is this secret error, you ask? Well, in an ultra-rare instance, a small batch of these dimes was mistakenly struck on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper-nickel-clad composition. But that's not all. This specific dime also features a double die obverse, making Roosevelt's face appear slightly distorted under magnification. This combination of errors makes it one of the rarest coins ever to exist. For years, this coin remained hidden in circulation, unknowingly passing through countless hands. It wasn't until an eagle-eyed collector stumbled upon it that the true rarity was unveiled. As the news spread, numismatists and collectors around the world went into a frenzy, hunting for their own hidden treasures. Soon, auction houses were flooded with bids, and the price of this incredible 1988 D Roosevelt dime skyrocketed to an unbelievable $80 million. So, where does the 1988 D Roosevelt dime stand in today's market? Well, due to its extreme rarity, only a handful are known to exist, making it a true holy grail in the coin collecting community. If you happen to have one, congratulations! You are sitting on a literal fortune. But how can you identify one of these rare dimes? Here's what to look for. A 1988 D mint mark under the date. A silver composition rather than a standard clad coin. A double die obverse, especially around Roosevelt's eye, and lettering. A weight of around 2.5 grams instead of the usual 2.27 grams. Now, the question remains, could you be the next lucky person to find this rare dime in your pocket change? It's time to check your piggy banks, old coin collections, and even those spare dimes lying around in your car. You never know, you could be holding on to an $80 million fortune without even realizing it. And there you have it, the mind-blowing story of the 1988 D Roosevelt dime worth $80 million. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin discoveries, and drop a comment below. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Let us know. Until next time, happy collecting, and may fortune smile upon you. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts, welcome back to another thrilling episode of Your Channel Name. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and jaw-dropping discoveries in the world of numismatics. The legendary 1994 P. Roosevelt dime, a simple, everyday coin that turned out to be worth an astonishing $80 million. That's right, a single dime, just 10 cents, with a value that could make anyone a multimillionaire overnight. But how did this dime become so valuable? What makes it so rare? And could you have one hiding in your pocket change right now? Stick around as we unravel the mystery, explore the history, and break down the secrets behind this small yet mighty piece of U.S. coinage. To understand the significance of the 1994 P. Roosevelt dime, we must first explore the origins of the Roosevelt dime series. The United States Mint introduced the Roosevelt dime in 1946 to honor President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, was also a key figure in the fight against polio. In fact, the March of Dimes campaign, which aimed to eliminate polio, was named after him. Designed by John R. Cynic, the Roosevelt dime featured a left-facing portrait of FDR, with the word liberty inscribed to the left, and the motto "In God We Trust" below his chin. On the reverse, the coin showcases an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has remained largely unchanged, but certain minting anomalies and rare errors have made some of these coins highly valuable. And that brings us to the coin in question, the 1994 P. Roosevelt dime. The 1994 P. Roosevelt dime was minted in Philadelphia, one of the major U.S. mint facilities. In total, the Philadelphia Mint struck nearly 1.3 billion dimes that year. But here's where things get interesting. Among these billions of coins, a few rare specimens were struck under highly unusual circumstances. Some experts believe that a small batch of these dimes was minted using experimental silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel clad composition. Others speculate that a minting error led to the creation of a highly unique variety, with differences in the strike quality, doubling on inscriptions, or even a mysterious missing mint mark. These anomalies have turned a simple 1994 P. Roosevelt dime into one of the rarest coins in existence. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin a mind-blowing $80 million treasure. One of the most well-preserved and unique 1994 P. Roosevelt dimes was recently appraised at this staggering value due to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the world of numismatics, rarity drives demand, and collectors are willing to pay jaw-dropping amounts for coins that are one of a kind. Several factors influence a coin's market worth, including minting errors. Any unusual defects or striking anomalies can turn a common coin into a valuable rarity. Condition and grade. Coins that are uncirculated or graded MS68 or higher by PCGS or NGC fetch premium prices. Historical significance. Coins linked to special events or experimental minting methods gain extra value. Market demand. When collectors and investors are on the hunt for a particular coin, the price skyrockets. Currently, only a handful of these extremely rare 1994 P. Roosevelt dimes are known to exist, making them more valuable than some of the rarest gold coins ever minted. So, how can you check if you have a fortune sitting in your change jar? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. The 1994 P should have a clear P mint mark under the date. However, error coins may have a missing or doubled mint mark. Examine the weight. A standard Roosevelt dime weighs 2.27 grams. If yours is significantly heavier or lighter, it might be an error variety. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the letters, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. Doubling can indicate a rare mint error. Unusual metal composition. If your coin has a distinct silver sheen instead of the usual clad appearance, it might be struck on an experimental silver planchet. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1994 P. Roosevelt dime, a coin that could change lives overnight. Have you checked your pocket change lately? You could be sitting on a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to your channel name, and turn on the notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. Also, let us know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Have you ever come across a valuable Roosevelt dime? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Keep searching, and who knows? The next great discovery could be in your pocket right now. What if I told you that a simple dime in your pocket could be worth a mind-blowing $80 million? Sounds impossible, right? Well, buckle up, because today, we're diving into the shocking story of the United States 2000 P. Roosevelt dime, a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable that collectors and experts are still baffled by its worth. Stick around, because you won't believe what makes this dime a hidden treasure. Pushpin. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you love learning about rare and valuable coins. First things first, let's talk about what makes the Roosevelt dime so special. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, following his passing in 1945. The dime features his iconic profile on the front and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the back, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. White heavy checkmark. Key facts about the Roosevelt dime: first minted 1946, designed by John R. Cynic. Composition 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Weight 2.268 grams. Mint marks: Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Loudspeaker. Now, while most Roosevelt dimes are pretty common, the 2000p Roosevelt dime is a completely different story. Why? Because this particular dime is worth a staggering $80 million. But what makes it so rare? Let's find out. Okay, so what's the deal with the 2000p Roosevelt dime? Why is this ordinary-looking coin worth an absolute fortune? Magnifying glass tilted left, here's what makes it unique. White heavy checkmark, rare minting error. A small batch of these dimes was struck with a highly unusual minting error that made them one of a kind. White heavy checkmark, unusual composition. Some of these dimes were accidentally struck on pure silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel mix. White heavy checkmark, proof-like finish. The rare ones have an almost mirror-like proof finish, making them stand out from regular dimes. White heavy checkmark, extremely low population. Only a few of these era coins were ever released into circulation, making them practically non-existent today. Loudspeaker. And guess what? Out of millions of dimes minted in 2000, only 2 have ever been confirmed to exist in perfect condition, making them one of the rarest coins in US history. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for. How did this dime reach a market value of $80 million? Money mouth face, why it's worth a fortune. Extremely rare. With only 2 known examples, it's basically a 1 in a billion find. High demand from collectors. Coin enthusiasts and collectors go crazy over rare US mint errors. Auction frenzy. The last time one of these was spotted, private collectors bid tens of millions just to own it. Historical significance. Since Roosevelt is one of the most respected US presidents, any unique coin featuring him is a collector's dream. Loudspeaker. As of today, experts estimate that if another perfect condition 2000p Roosevelt dime were to hit the market, it could fetch over $80 million at auction. Money bag, that's right. One single dime worth more than a mansion, a luxury yacht, or even a private island. Now you might be wondering, what if I have one of these in my pocket right now? Well, here's how you can check. White heavy checkmark, how to identify the $80 million dime. 1. Check the date. It must be a 2000p, Philadelphia mint dime. 2. Look for the minting error. The rare ones have a unique shine and slightly different weight due to the silver content. 3. Get it appraised. If you think you have one, immediately take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Loudspeaker. If you happen to find one, congratulations, you're officially rich. So, what do you guys think? Could there be more of these hidden treasures out there? Are you checking your spare change right now? Let me know in the comments below. Rocket, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to white heavy checkmark like this video. It really helps the channel. White heavy checkmark, subscribe for more coin related content. We cover everything from rare pennies to $1 million quarters. White heavy checkmark, share this with your friends. Who knows, maybe someone you know is holding onto an $80 million dime without even realizing it. Movie camera. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coin hunting!